Kartik and his friends were working on an art project. This time, everyone got to choose how much ribbon they wanted from a ribbon roll. Tina and Rita were sitting at the same table, deciding how much ribbon they needed for their decorations. Tina, who loves decorating, said, "I will take 1/2 of a ribbon roll, please." Rita was not planning a big decoration. She said, "I will take just 1/3 of a ribbon roll." So far so good. But when they got their ribbon pieces, both of them were surprised. Rita's ribbon was longer than Tina's. Wait, how is that possible? Tina asked for 1/2, and Rita asked for 1/3. Shouldn't 1/2 be more than 1/3? Let's pause for a moment. What do you think happened? Can you figure out what went wrong? You can use paper strips or string to model this. Or try the digital version in our Desmos Classroom. We will be right here when you are ready. Let's go back and take a closer look. Tina got 1/2 of a ribbon roll. If this is just 1/2, what would the full ribbon roll look like? Yes. 2 halves make a whole. So, if Tina's ribbon is 1/2, the full ribbon must be twice as long as her piece. The ribbon roll that Tina's ribbon came from would look like this. Now, let's look at Rita. Rita got 1/3 of a ribbon roll. If this is just 1/3, what would the full ribbon roll look like? How many of these thirds would we need to make the whole ribbon? Yes. 3/3 make a whole. So, if Rita's ribbon is 1/3, the full ribbon must be 3 times as long as her piece. The ribbon roll that Rita's ribbon came from would look like this. Now, here's the key idea. Tina's full ribbon roll must have been much shorter. If Tina's full ribbon roll was smaller to begin with, then 1/2 of a small roll might be shorter than 1/3 of a much longer roll. That's the secret. The size of the whole matters. Here's the big idea. A fraction only tells us how big one part is compared to the whole. That's why we should always ask, what is the whole? Are we talking about the same sized ribbon roll? 1/3 of what? 1/2 of what? Remember, fractions are only meaningful when we know the size of the whole. Now, a fun challenge for you. Can you use ribbon strips to show 2 ribbon rolls where 1/2 of one roll is exactly the same length as 1/3 of another roll? That's a tricky one. But you can do it. Try using strips of paper to figure it out. Can you explain what you discovered to your parent or friend? See you in the next lesson. Happy learning!